Today's plan, go and hunt down more of the trainers that I need for the advancements, for progress. Time to make some steps forward. I think, before we go challenging the gym leader, I'm going to need to defeat Trainer May. That should do. It'll give me a couple of extra levels to work with going into the next gym leader fight, which is with Sabrina, methinks. No, that's Blaine. So, who is... Oh, I've already beaten Sabrina. Oh, I'm getting them confused. Okay, cool. Let's see if May absolutely throttles me, like I kind of expect her to do. Ugh.
They can get rough.
That they can. I think the rough part, though, is waiting until they are found. Because
Right.
that's annoying. I suppose I could do most of my waiting for May to spawn out in the end. Because I might find orange. I might find Godforged Pearls, which I could use for better equipment. I'm going to do that. Ooh, something I should have done is bring a flying mount out here. Poor move on my part. Well, this is potentially an excuse to catch some things. I've encountered another Craftian form. Indicite. It's the baby form of Indirium. He's going to be quite a pain to catch, though. I wonder if he'll survive a single attack. I doubt it. Yep, there he goes. Damn. Oh well. Well, I got the chance. Merlin, have you caught the naturally spawning Maharaga in the world yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I only have the one Maharaga, and it was given to me.
Got it. I'm using my structure compass to head over to the structure that the naturally spawning Maharaga is in. I don't intend to capture it, but it might spawn in me rummaging around through its stuff. So I will probably try and capture it just so that is a thing. And then I could trade it off to you if you want it. It's just a Maharaga, but it's like one that spawns at level 80 or 90 in the world. What are you two up to over there?
Nothing much.
Yeah, using a gym key. Gotta finish raising this party.
Which party?
Nidhogg, Ironfang, Lyra, Cleo, Falcor, and Jormungandr.
Ah,
I am also leveling my characters. My guys.
the slow, patient, quiet grind. You know, I thought Kata was going to be joining us, but it says they're playing Balatro.
You know, I'm not the superstitious type, but I think tarot cards are kind of cool.
I like the concept of the tarot cards. Besides the fact that they are used to, like, future see and all that, hoo-ha, I like the concept of something being akin to zodiacs. Because that's what tarot cards are in a way. They're just zodiacs, but from a different angle. You can't exactly compare the zodiacs and the cards on like a similar scale. Like, there's no Gemini. Well, I guess there's the lovers. But there's no death zodiac. I guess that's a good one to work with. There's no death zodiac. But the fact that there is something else that serves a similar role in, like, culture, I like that. There's a lot of balls just laying around in the end.
Yep.
I just encountered
I
like
have
4 of them in a
Quite
row.
a number of revives, thanks to those.
That is good to know. Just gave me a couple of basic potions if I ever need them.
As well as all of the all of the basic colored balls.
I have found these blocks that were invisible, but when I focused on them, it was like special stash, Pokeball stash. They were invisible graphically, but if you got your cursor pointed at the right spot, you know they're there. It gives you the title, and you click on it all the same. I don't know if it's a glitch or if they're like so super special they're supposed to be hidden.
It would make sense that there are hidden items, because that's something that the official Pokemon games do sometimes.
Yeah,
Because they were usually better things in them when you did click.
there is the loot balls in the games, as well as hidden ones in the games, which is in this pack.
Okay, so they were legit
Invisible
things.
loot balls.
How would you go about
Legit
finding
things
them?
that I should encounter. Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe there's like there's a radar or something.
I believe there is a radar. I don't know if it's a creative mode only thing though.
Cobra has sent me an in-game picture of his pets that he has for the Minecraft that he's playing, instead of being here in the recording.
Yeah.
Dude, check out what I've done in this other world that's not yours.
I really.
Maybe this is a sign. You should give up Minecraft.
Oh, I don't wanna.
But
I put
generic, non-directed message. We're recording.
I put out an announcement this morning about it. This is like this is one of the few times that I did.
No.
That's okay. You have the best person here today, and that's what matters.
Yep. Gurg.
Gurgle.
Schmortmorphin. He's been in every single stream, and I love the guy, but he doesn't really talk very much. Schmortgorfin has not said a word since we've begun this.
Yeah. Well, that's just how they are, you know.
Schmort, would you like to speak now?
Don't forget the great Viking chieftain Pinor Yorkin. Pinor Jorkin.
Can't forget Pinor Yorkin. He's a real contributor to the streams. Ooh, a master loot ball. It gave me XP candy. Thanks, game.
Yay.
I'm here. Something I thought would take 5 minutes took 20 minutes instead.
Did you get the holographic negative?
I've actually been working on making my own stuff in Balatro. I'm modding it now.
Sweet.
One of my jokers gives you $1 for every 3 unenhanced cards that you score. And I'm going to call it drug test. Because it's confirming that your cards are not don't have any performance enhancements.
They're not doped.
Exactly.
You're not doping your cards.
That's kind of funny.
I also made another one that's really interesting called the Flushify Joker, where if you play a straight, a full house, or a 5 of a kind, it will turn all of those cards into wild cards before they score, so they turn into a flush variant.
Ooh.
But also for every 10 wild cards that you score, you get the flush tax, where now it takes $1 away from you at the end of the round.
I have officially found May. It's time for me to do the fight. The fight of the thing. Solrock instantly took out my heavy hitter, so that's great.
I love that.
But fortunately, it's trained on Earthquake, so I should be able to finish this with Iron Helper. I've set up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, which is good.
I saw your first Pokemon and just went, no, fuck off.
Yep.
I've completed the challenge. ...
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would...
Because red doesn't talk, canonically.
Call it Omanipsies because it's
That wasn't even English.
Oh, skill shot to dragon.
Why do you think I bailed halfway through the joke?
Break Plaza cannot be taught skill shot.
Did you name one of your Pokemon Audrey Plaza?
Audrey Plaza.
Audrey.
I love Audrey. Well, oh,
Audrey Plaza.
I love April, but I love Audrey.
Isn't that her name, or am I, like, accidentally truncating it?
I have no idea.
Okay,
Aubrey Plaza, not Audrey Plaza.
Oh. Oh, the character.
Okay, I have a feeling Blaziken's about to finish me. I'm going to use my first consumable here.
Funny chicken.
Yep, funny chicken. Funny chicken of doom.
Got a bucket of chicken.
Ooh, yeah! I do this every time, and you know I do this every time.
It's totally not like I'm
chicken, alright.
leaning into the joke or anything.
Yeah.
None of them can learn
You
the
got, ooh, yeah! I've just got a bucket of chicken.
Yippers.
whole bunch.
Yummers.
Am I going to be able to outspeed this Breloom? I'm going to use my second consumable just in case. It's
Performance enhancing drugs.
Okay, it used Focus
I'm
Punch. It failed. So, yep, Sludge Bomb finished it in a single shot.
Yeah, I'm a real Pokemon trainer. I don't dope my Pokemon.
My Pokemon are pretty dope as is. Rheumatism goes down. Shisa. Am I going to be able to endure this? This Manectric has max special attack and speed EVs. Oh boy. Very much in anything. So I'm going to use another... I'm going to use my final item. Okay, yeah, my Echolossus is fine. I just wanted to be sure. Manectric keeps using Overheat, which is a fire-type move for an electric-type Pokemon, which is very weird. But I beat Trainer May on my first try! Yippee!
Yay.
Fantastic!
You guys like to hear about my other terrible jokers?
Sure, tell me your Telebird chap.
Mm-hmm.
Tell...
Telever, dude?
No, I can do this! I can do this!
Contagious.
I can spunk English! Shut up! Tell me about your terrible jokers. Thank you.
So the first one is the Tennis Joker, which gains 2 molt if played hand only contains 1 card, and resets if played hand contains more than 1 card.
Oh.
So you kind of just play 1 card, and then the Tennis Joker hits it back to you, and then you just keep on doing that, and you do that for as long as you can. And it gives $1 at the end of the round for every 5th streak that you have above 20. So if you get a 20 streak with the Tennis Joker, you'll start getting $1 at the end of every round. 25, you get $2, etc. And because of the nature of it being a call and response, it cannot be re-triggered.
Okay.
Because that would also just be overpowered.
So is it good if you have, like, a low hand size, or...
The thing about it, though, is if you have a low hand size, you might not be able to play cards that have good enhancements on them unless you also have a small deck. So unless you're really thinning your deck, having a 1 hand size or, like, low hand size is not worth it. But if you are super deck fixing and have, like, 5 hands, but then also only 5 cards in your deck, then yeah, sure.
All the best Balatro players be thinning their decks.
True. Yeah, the next one
That's
is
how you get the high scores.
True. Yeah, next one is the stop card, which will, very simply, debuff the Joker to its left.
Why would you want to do that?
1. Debuffed cards will not activate any negative effects that they have either. 2. Debuffed cards cannot decay or destroy themselves at the end of the round if they're debuffed.
Oh.
So, you could have Ghost Mikkel forever if you just put the stop card to the right of it at the end of every round.
Not nearly as strong, but keeps things intact.
You can
Makes
also
sense.
use it to avoid certain cards hitting. Like, let's say, for some reason, you wanted to play a single 6, but you didn't want the 6th Sense to delete it. Just debuff the 6th Sense, and it won't get rid of your 6 card. That kind of stuff. Anything that could be a negative, it can debuff. But a downside is that if you put the stop card all the way at the left of your Jokers, so it doesn't debuff anything, it will debuff your first hand drawn.
Sounds complicated but useful. Which I
It is
imagine
very,
most
very
of
Things
the
like that
utility
could
card.
definitely get broken, especially like with Infinite Gross Michael.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
stuff like that. That could definitely like.
the infinite gross Michael. That sounds like a chess move.
But it also means that you can only debuff one Joker at a time unless you have 2 of them, in which case you are taking up 2 of your Joker slots that aren't contributing to your scoring at all. If you have a negative stop card, though, that'd be pretty nice.
I want to stop my stop card.
The gross Michael.
That's why I need
gambit.
2 stop cards.
One of my favorite Jokers that I've made is the Joker of Holding. It consumes all played cards of your first played hand each round, meaning they get deleted from your deck, but they are held in the Joker. And if you sell the Joker of Holding, it will draw all of the consumed cards to your hand at the same time.
Oh.
So if you consumed every card in your deck, and then you sold the Joker of Holding, you would have your entire deck in your hand.
Hold on, you can
At
sell your hand mid-match?
You can sell your Joker mid-hand and like
Ah,
mid-match.
okay.
But yeah, you can sell your
I mean, you
Jokers
can
at
also
any time that
sell
there isn't
your-
an animation on screen.
I mean, you can also sell your normal cards, but that's a specific Joker effect.
Yeah, trading card. Yeah, the next one is the... Actually, I already explained the Flush Joker. Never mind. So that is all of them.
Which is also very good for thinning your deck.
If there is a flush Joker, can we have the flesh Joker?
Probably exists somewhere.
I mean, have you seen the meat clown sausages?
No,
Look up meat clown sausage.
I'm not going to.
No, it's perfectly safe. Look up meat clown sausage.
Okay. Meat, clown, sausage. Oh, it's that. I see.
Yeah,
Pretty good reference.
meat clown sausage. Did you think that I would send you into something on par with Two Girls, One Cup? Did you think that low of me?
I was expecting some monstrosity of a clown that is made out of sausages that look like it's like made out of a balloon, like a balloon animal, but it's sausage.
You are a clown chef. You are a clown chef who makes balloon animals out of sausage.
Nice.
That's talent.
Yeah, one of the biggest downsides of the Flushify Joker, besides the flush tax, is that it also means that any cards that you want to use for like flush or for like normal hands are now wild cards, which means that every blind that disables an entire suit will now also disable all of those cards.
Oh.
And
So-
also, you don't get the other enhanced card effects because
Yeah.
it changes it into the wild card.
It's kind of like Midas Mask in that way, where it overwrites all enhancements. Though you do still have additions. So, additions and seals are still available. and I'm thinking if I should make the drug test Joker consider additions and seals to also be performance enhancing, but I feel like the enhancements joke is already enough for it.
Please make the dud card, which deletes all of your deck. It does nothing else. That's what the dud card does.
Yeah, we need more bad jokers. Where is the just jokers that
don't
Give me-
just are bad for
like
you?
Riff Raff will give you.
Give me a Joker that fucks your mom.
Damn.
Damn.
Dude, all of your jokers seem like they're good. I need you to give me something that is not. Do you understand?
Yeah.
When I gave this Joker the complete shutdown. If you play more than one card, it just gets rid of all of your streak and molt. And I made it so that the holding Joker will remove the cards that you hold inside of it from your deck. So if you play a really good hand with good cards, those cards are gone until you sell the holding Joker, or Joker of Holding, and the flush Joker has the tax. So
Can you add a Joker that halves your score when it procs?
So I'd just be making the Flint blind as a Joker.
Yeah.
What would the benefit be?
Nothing.
There needs to be some kind of benefit so people don't skip over it and it just takes up.
It's
a
the
slot
challenge.
inside
It's
the
the
pool.
challenge card. It's the challenge card.
There's probably a I
it
could
will
just turn that into a challenge deck.
You could make it so that if the played hand is specifically trying to think of a number combination that would be funny.
Maybe if your hand is your most played hand, you get half of your chips and molt. But if your hand is one of your least played hands, then it will give you 4 times chips and molt.
No, I got it. If the played hand contains exactly a 0 card, a 2 card, a 4 card, 10. I
a
mean,
0 card.
10. A 10.
I love the 0 card in my deck of 52 cards.
A 2, a 4, a 6, a 9, and a 10. If it contains exactly that, then instead of having it, it'll double the score.
Maybe rather than that, if all cards in hand are even, then double your score. If all cards in hand are odd, or not even, so like faces, then it will have your score.
Too easy. It's very easy to get an all even hand. And there is already the even Steven and odd Todd jokers.
This would just be even Steven, or it'd be even Steven but better, and odd Todd but infinitely worse.
Please add in a card that gives you the common cold if you have a 1.
Damn.
Yeah, why?
Ooh, one idea I had, if I added a flesh joker, 1 in 10 chance it will convert one of your other jokers into a flesh joker.
That's fucked up and I love it.
But it also gives you some kind of really good benefit, but I don't know what it is yet.
Maybe flesh jokers have a
Well, if it's
flat...
duplicating, you don't want it to be really good.
I want it to be good, but if it's duplicated, then it... I want it to be kind of like Madness, which destroys one of your random jokers, but also gains X-Molt for doing so. I want it to be like that, but not just Madness, but worse. Or better. I don't know.
Maybe it has a mediocre multiplier, but if you just get absolutely screwed by multiple really bad jokers, you can use the flesh joker to convert another card into a flesh joker. So now its multiplier is just a mediocre plain thing.
Maybe
the more
you can
flesh
use it to get
jokers
rid
you
of
have,
eternal jokers.
the more flesh jokers you have, the higher the multiplier it gives you.
I'm
That could be
thinking
it.
you could use it to destroy eternal jokers. Because you can't get rid of them in any other way, so you just infect them.
You turn them into flesh jokers.
Maybe there could also be a, like, 1 in 10 chance that your playing cards will be converted to the flesh enhancement.
Neat.
So you could just turn your entire deck and Joker slots into flesh.
Yes. Maharaga hasn't spawned in the place that he's supposed to spawn. Oh well.
Damn.
There's a lot of shit to loot though, so I'm not gonna pass that up.
You know what I think you should do?
What?
I think you should go into your chat and type /game mode player sleep %1. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh no,
try that.
I've suddenly forgotten my ability to hear. Damn, how
You won't be able to
unfortunate.
sleep on this server, and it doesn't happen unless I'm the only person on.
No
Literally
sleep.
Never fucking happens.
I suppose something that can be done is decorating that bottom layer.
True. Which I did have to shift all of the blocks of, because
Again.
we built it 1 block too low. It's awesome.
How unfortunate. The fact that you noticed that and I didn't is telling. You've been eyeing it up.
Oh, it's you.
Hello.
Yeah, right now it's just cobblestone where the floor is. I still don't know what block to make the floor.
You could make it like a sparkly translucent block.
That's true. I want to make it something that complements the moss on the ceiling. Also, there's a single grass block over here.
Kill it.
Keep it.
No.
The duality of man.
How dare you?
What you fucking do?
He's your dirty, filthy animal.
At least the dirt is still there.
Where? What's it? What's there?
Why would I dare tell you after what you did to the last one?
Goodbye, dirt.
Buy dirt, it's good for the soul.
Vaporeon is in the water? Wow, that's crazy. No way.
Good for
Oh
vape.
no, you're gonna drown.
It's a Vaporeon. I don't think it can. At least
Good-
I would hope that it can.
Get her out of there, she's going down. Vaporeon bad.
We could make the floor here Myelite crystals, so you can also see down, and also complement the actual Myelite that's there. This copper is eventually going to turn into oxidized copper, which is also going to look very good with the moss, because they're generally the same, like, color space.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to do that.
Go
Use
for it.
Myelite crystals, specifically. That also means I might need to go get more Myelite crystal.
While you're building, I'm hitting the grindstone. There's a lot of items and looter chests in Shibuya, so I'm
Wow.
snagging those.
Oh no, we're haunted. Oh god, we'll be haunted.
Oh no, we've been hunted by the ghost.
We'll be haunted by the Avatar. Oh no.
I just heard a Minecraft sound. I heard a scary
No way. Are you
cave
playing
sound.
Minecraft right now?
What?
Yeah, I heard a scary cave sound. I've heard a cave.
Oh,
Are you being Circe or are you being Jay?
I'm being swerse.
You're being Swose.
Swose.
Oh, shit.
We are being haunted by Herobrine. That is the second cave sound I've heard today.
Oh no. Sounds like a lot of not my fucking problem.
What are your thoughts on the Herobrine mythos?
Pretty funny.
it's funny.
is it a whole mythos?
It's funny there's a lot of kids that are fucking stupid.
I mean, what are your thoughts on the Minecraft creepypasta pantheon?
What are your thoughts on the socio-economic state of Herobrine lore?
I think there's not nearly enough instances of Herobrine mods that do what Herobrine should be doing. There's a lot of creepy ones. Like, sure, they got Herobrine jump scaring you every 5 seconds, but Herobrine's supposed to be a subtle horror that creeps
It should be a
in the
slow
mid.
burn.
Yeah, slow burn. If you just have Herobrine jumping in like Five Nights at Freddy's, then it's just gonna ruin the whole thing. Yeah, like that. Exactly like that. If you need to make it slow. You need
Man,
to...
don't you just fucking hate it when you like try and like do some Herobrine shit? It goes, hey!
It's happened to me before. Herobrine literally came into my server, and he gave me the Five Nights at Freddy's boo. And it's like, man, I wish you were as scary as my childhood. I mean, as scary as you were in my childhood. But it's like...
Me when I had a scary childhood, parentheses, in-game.
Scary childhood in Minecraft. Hey, Merlin, how many books am I going to need for an enchantment altar? Like a good one.
Yeah, I think it is 16, because you only need 1 layer of books now. They changed it a long time ago, so you don't need 2 layers of books, and you don't need to like drop down into your enchantment setup. So yeah, just 16 around a 3x3 space that has an enchantment table in the middle, I believe.
Well, that's for unmodded.
That is true. I'm stupid.
Apotheosis adds a lot of
You
different
see, I
shells.
forgot that we're playing a mod pack for a second there.
So what are you trying for? Because there's the
So far-
dragon head shelves, which are pretty good.
So far, I've only got the normal stuff, so I guess general aquatic, maybe? Unless you think the nether would be easier.
The nether requires a decent amount of regen potions,
And that
which
needs
requires
gas tiers.
gas tiers,
Yeah.
so that could be
Very
difficult.
fun.
The seashelves are pretty easy to get,
Seashells by the seashore?
but we do have access to the end, so I think the end shelves would be a good bet.
I'll think about it.
I don't think
Although
this is
you-
enough my light crystal.
More.
For infusions, you'll need to go with decent. Need to go bit by bit.
Yeah. That might be one of those off-screen prep things I do, because I've already shown instances of that on the channel.
Well, except for the end shelves, you don't need to infuse the end shelves.
And
Gotta
shell.
think of the content.
I gotta think of the content. I want it to be a good YouTube thing.
I remember when they first invented YouTube.
I always hated it.
I mean,
Not content with your content? Oh, come on.
do you really need enchantments?
Why would you say something to me like that? That sounds like you're trying to coerce me into not getting personal protection.
Do you really
Protection
need
from
armor?
what?
Slowly puts away gun.
Yeah, your literal firearm that you and the other members, the one member of Timor had.
No, I assure you, even if you had good enchantments, it's not going to protect you from my gun.
That's a fucking lie. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lie. That's a lie, and you know it. If I had good enchantments and like good apotheosis armor, I'd be fucking set.
Projectile protection is a ploy by the government to control us with enchantment magic.
No.
Why controlling us?
You need blast protection because his firearm deals explosive damage.
That's a good point.
Where
That's a fucking point you got there,
I
Johnny.
mean, you could always buy your enchantments instead of just.
Oh yeah, don't
Oh.
set up an enchantment setup. Buy it from me instead.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I will.
Look, you gotta admit it is much easier
Bet.
to buy it.
How
from us
much?
than
How
making your own
much?
setup.
How much for an entire, like, fully enchanted chest plate?
Well, how fully are you
I-
going? 'Cause if you
I-
want, like, the highest books you can get,
This is the motherfucker who will see a cup I can't English! Fucking you! I said full! I said full! I didn't say half-assed! I said fucking full! Do not try and jip me!
As said by the miraculous John Swanson, you should never half-ass anything. You should full-ass one thing.
Yes!
well, like, I'm just saying because there's a limit to the level you can get via the library. And then you can get above that through just combining books.
Do you have a Library of Alexandria?
Yes.
How is there a cap in that? I thought you could just stack all the enchantments you need onto a book and then slap it on an item.
The max, the max level of the book the library can create is capped.
I do not believe you. I need to see this for myself. Because I'm fairly certain that in another mod pack we did, I could get full enchantments on a book, and there were even more enchantments in that mod pack. I think you're trying to screw me.
I believe
There was a
that
chance
is
that there
a
could have been a
newer
mod that
version
allows you
of
to
the
do that.
mod pack. Keep in mind, that was a newer version of the mod pack, I believe.
There's
Potentially.
also a chance that there's like other mods that could be allowing that to happen.
Alright. So if I hover over various enchantments in the library, like, that we each have a max level available, and for efficiency it says max level is 8. But if I go into the search bar and look at efficiency, I can see that it goes up to 9.
I think that's because of quartz. Or cork.
Possibly,
The
yes.
tomes are from Quark. But the extra level thing is not from Quark, or else they wouldn't have the tomes.
Hmm.
So I don't know what's allowing levels to naturally go above their max, but it's not Quark.
But a full, full enchantment for a chest plate, would be pretty expensive.
And that's why I need to get it for myself, because if I have to shill like 200 relic coins to you, I'm gonna be stuck here all day.
You're right. You don't want to be stuck here all day. You want to be stuck here for a week, putting up an EXP grinder, setting up all the
That. What
shells.
do you mean? We literally already made that.
Yeah, that took us like a single evening. I think it's like a single evening too. Less than.
And we already have the spawners on hand. We already have a lot of things on hand.
Oh, bro, I get it. You want to make some money off of us. Totally acceptable. However, counterpoint, I don't want to fucking pay you. I do not want to pay you or get myself indebted to you, because I'm pretty sure you have a credit line.
You don't even know.
Counterpoint, you are on the enemy team.
No. He's not an enemy. We're not drawing enemy lines here. But I'm not paying this motherfucker a dime. I'm not doing it. Unless it's
We are not supporting a rival industry.
We're communists here. It's either free or it's nothing.
Like nerf of, or nothing, but better.
Can't believe I'm dealing with communists.
And what's so wrong with being a commie, huh? Don't answer that.
What's wrong with being a commie? Nothing. What's wrong with being a horrible person that happens to be at the top of a communist regime? Being a horrible person at the top of a communist regime.
Technically, yes. I feel like at some point we got sidetracked in this. I
Who knows?
I really just need to set it up myself because, you know, like if I do it on my own, then I don't have to worry about like any potential.
It's consistent.
It's consistent. Yes, thank you for putting it into words because I obviously am failing that class tonight.
If we need to pay for it, then it's something we need to consistently put resources into. If it's something we have ourselves, the only resource we need to spend is time, which we have a lot of.
Yeah, I do. Has anyone purchased something from Team Horror yet?
Yeah.
Team Horror has only given me, like, free shit.
I believe you purchased something at some point.
I didn't purchase it for
was.
anything that is able to be used as currency with other factions.
I mean,
Because it was with fucking honey.
we are the only use for relic coins at the moment, so
I don't think I've made a purchasing transaction. Things have been given, things have been traded, things have been done.
I make a lot of transactions.
yeah. You see, it turns out that most of the transactions with the Team Horror have actually been kind of free.
It also turns out that the most terrifying team on the server is reasonably going to scare the shit out of me with any kind of deals that I might want to set up.
Might as well be fucking shaking Bill Cipher's hand.
Man, don't you hate it when Team Rocket just gives you stuff for free?
Don't you
Please stop doing that.
listen? You are framing yourself as Team Rocket. There's a terrible connotation to that. Listen.
Well, we're not Team Rocket.
You may not be bad people. But your advertising is shit. I don't know why anyone would purchase anything from Team Horror when they're calling themselves Team Horror. It's
It's an aesthetic, not real.
Yeah,
it's just for the cool vibes.
Because the Man-Eaters has a much better vibe.
I haven't traded anything with them either. They're just like cavemen at this point. They stick to themselves and do that stuff.
At least Man-Eaters' themes aren't scary and big.
I mean, they are waifus and carnivores.
It's a
So
Pokemon that does a lot of damage. I'm gonna die in the end. That's pretty cool. I like that. Yep. Awesome.
shiny unknown. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ooh, it's a shiny.
I wish it wasn't fucking level like 52.
52.
So it wants to fucking kill me.
That's just the end for you, baby. It's the fucking hostile zone. Don't trust it. They'll eat your dog.
The Cougars will eat your face.
You tried so hard and you got so far.
Okay.
Anything was better.
While most enchantments and stuff will cost you, if you are trying to create a god weapon to try and kill me, I will assist you in that for free.
Oh, right, because you're suicidal.
I really want to see someone succeed.
All I will say is that neither of us will sign any contracts. There will be no legal stipulation.
As long as Vance can't sue me for killing you.
As long as you
Don't
do
worry.
not, deep within a contract, say that it is technically your property.
There will be no contracts, and if Vance decides to sue you, I will be your lawyer.
How are you gonna be my lawyer if you're dead? That's not how that works. Sure, we can. It could be a joint project to make a weapon capable of killing you. Also, Shibuya is fucking loaded.
If you have traps in mind, I'd be glad to help you.
What if
Ooh,
we?
old school traps.
Yeah, what if we cram a bunch of minecarts in a single area and see if that does anything?
Just don't pull a Mumbo.
What?
Minecarts.
Mumbo Jumbo in a series that he was in. He accidentally killed himself in a pseudo-hardcore world by just accidentally using a minecart trap on himself while trying to use it on somebody else.
Womp womp.
And it was the new minecart system, so he just fucking slammed like 16 carts into himself at Mach 10.
They do
Beautiful.
they do damage based off of velocity now?
No, it's just going very fast.
Oh. So he didn't have very much time to counter it. Okay.
I know they
He
do.
stood completely still inside of the tracks. He had plenty of time to think about not doing that.
I know there is like a trap where you can do like entity cramming with boats and stuff.
Yes, it's very fun to just shove a ton of pigs into a pit and then be like, "Hey, jump in! He's warm."
It's nice and cozy. Go join them.
There is exactly 24 of them inside of that hole. Don't ask why. Alright, there we go. I got a lot more of my light crystal. Yay.
I mean, there's a possibility that entity cramming might actually get me.
Well,
But that recall.
what is the bounty reward for it?
It's not decided yet, but I do know it's going to be something great.
Can it be Blacephalon? Licks lips.
Absolutely, it can be Blacephalon and more.
I have
So we're still
something.
going with this bit.
What do you mean? What do you mean this bit? This isn't a bit. What are you talking about?
Twilight version of Blacephalon, Meat Clown.
Meat clown. Okay, what I need to do now, after I get back and get done looting this place, because there's a shit ton of diamonds here, is I need to build minecarts. I need to get a
Need to
ton of
prepare
them.
for the apocalypse.
I need to engineer an apocalypse.
Engineer!
Engineer gaming.
You're gonna spot him? What? Like you're a fucking, like, trainer?
Yeah, we're gonna build.
Yeah, that's how that works. That's how that English works. Unlike
It's
how
spreading!
I speak,
The
where
virus
English
is
doesn't work.
spreading! Oh god!
My fault.
We're all losing brain cells. They're being siphoned.
Sorry, my computer virus is infecting humans now.
Ayo.
Did one of the fucking Pokemon just kill themselves with fall damage in our habitat?
Yes,
I heard fall damage and then the sound of something being recalled.
Radical.
they do that sometimes.
That's metal.
They do that often. Enough that I notice it.
So relatable.
Would you like to maybe like put beds everywhere so that they stop killing themselves?
We're just gonna replace all of our fucking walls with beds?
Yeah, we gotta make a padded cell for these psychotic Pokemon.
Gonna make an entire building out of jelly blocks.
Oh, that'd be fun though.
Entirely out of slime blocks. It's just a bouncy castle in Minecraft.
Boingy boingy boingy. I also know that Kata does. I will help.
How many blocks do you have, War? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, enlighten us. How much are we gonna steal? I mean, buy from you. Yep. 22 blocks.
Okay, so you have
That's
22.
impressive.
Is that how many you're willing to give?
How many do you have, Kata?
I'd like to confirm. More than enough at home. How much is more than enough?
That silence sounds like it's not nearly enough.
Or he's typing.
Probably.
I've never seen a man type in my life. Nope, never.
Okay, 1 second. Let me go back to my my house and check my chests. $468.
That's a lot.
I mean,
That's-
let me just get out my calculator.
468 blocks. That's
How
a lot
many?
of iron.
Could you convert that into minecarts?
468 blocks is 4,212 iron divided by 5. So for minecarts, that'd be 842 minecarts.
I don't think that's enough. Could you go get more iron? I think that I think we might need like twice that amount in order to kill Merlin.
More minecarts, I don't think makes it stronger.
It just makes the explosion more consistent because it maxes out the amount of blocks that it's able to break at once.
Yeah. And if do they explode with TNT? Does cramming also cause them to explode?
Not unless they actually hit a wall or an entity.
Okay, so what if we set up a complicated minecart system where it rockets like 100, maybe like 200 TNT minecarts directly into Merlin's face?
That'd be pretty funny.
That would require a lot of TNT.
Well, fortunately,
I don't
Shibuya
have that much supply for TNT.
Shibuya has given me 200 blocks of TNT.
What's Shibuya?
The
Why
place-
is Shibuya in here?
The place that Maharaga spawns, that's what it is.
Alright, there you go. I've replaced the floor with my light crystals and it looks very cool.
Fantastic.
But now you can also see the ground underneath and that doesn't look very cool. So we need to actually like build the thing that's going to be under this, the dome. And look, it's Jeff.
Hey, look, it's my buddy Jeff.
It's Arbok with the funny face that Eric has.
That is definitely a Jeff.
Arbok with funny face.
Why is
Hear the
this
name
pincer
Jeff, I'm just
sponge?
reminded of like 60 different memes.
Why is this pincer sponge?
I don't fucking know.
What do you
it's a
mean
maybe it's a skin condition. You ever think about that?
Yeah, he's got like jaundice. How dare you?
Maybe
that-
they've been dealing with this for like their entire
Jaundice-
life, and you're just over here like,
jaundice-
oh, why do you look like a sponge? Like, dude, that's kind of fucked up, bro.
Jaundice isn't the condition that makes you sponge-like.
I know what
People have it bad enough.
I know what jaundice is, but just in case I don't, could you tell me?
It's usually an indication of a problem with your hepatic function. Your liver's not processing your toxins well enough, and you kind of turn yellow.
Okay, that's exactly what I thought jaundice was. I wish I could
Jaundice,
play
but worse. You just become a fucking sponge.
ultra jaundice.
There is a condition.
Sounds
where
like the
you can-
name of a fucking like form of just like a normal human being.
John and ultra jaundice.
Oh, but
It's actually a verb. It's jaundice.
Jaundice,
You gotta figure out what.
He's a
You gotta
Frenchman.
figure out what John
Okay.
means.
Jaundice nuts.
Got him.
Jaundice.
Jaundice.
Jaundice nuts.
Ha 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 ha. Jaundice.
Jaundice is in your mouth.
Oh, I have detected my next opponent.
Those nuts?
I'm gonna try fighting Blaine while I'm under leveled. This is a very poor. You know what? Hold on. I just got a bunch of XP candies. I can just dump those into my guys. Hold on.
You just dump those out.
Blep.
Why do you do that?
Just dump those into my.
Because I'm vicious
Hurrah.
and I'm angry.
Why is your Pokemon Alex just wearing a shirt and shorts?
Because it's Alex from Minecraft.
Yeah, it's a crafting form of Hypnobrine.
What the fuck are the colors then?
What do you mean?
Motherfucker is like inverted albino.
Oh, that's that would be a shiny. That would be a shiny one.
I don't know what to do now. Oh yeah, there's just a fucking thing with a shrieker as a head over here. Not
Could
as a head, as a like a back thing.
spider.
Oh, Shrikumo.
Very cool design.
Could you go to the ocean and break down an ocean monument?
Does anybody know where an ocean monument would be?
Unfortunately, I don't, but I know that you can make... Oh, hold on. War might be able to help.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of Pokemon in here that are fainted. Oh no.
Oh,
Is rheumatism faster than a Torkoal? Yes.
I don't.
Yes, it is. Not nearly strong enough to take on a Torkoal, it would seem.
Funny bee.
Torkoal is a tortoise. And they are rumored to be incredibly fast.
Yeah, I think I lose this one, unfortunately. No, hold on. Wait, hold on.
I'm mending my pickaxe. Let me just go to the fucking mob farm and swing a single time. Another one just jumped off of something and died.
Good for them. So apparently if you want to beat Radical Red, all you have to do is put a red balloon on your fucking Pokemon. Just have an electric type with red balloon.
There we go. Pickaxe fully repaired in 2 swings.
Nice.
Do all Radical Red Pokemon have ground type moves?
Torkoal opens with a fucking ground type move, and he's giving me all the chance in the world to set up. You let me use 2 max revives on my other guy, so you know. Oh my god, his Sunflora has Earth Power too! Stop!
nice. Better.
Where's the monument? Mr. Warman person, I don't know.
Mana War?
I love that guy named Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Named after a fish.
Fish! You know what that means?
Actually, in some Arabic dialects, Kala means duty with a D.
Kala these nuts.
So they hear
On the phone.
the eggy, typical Jewish festival bread, challah. They're like, yeah, challah, challah.
Holler, holler, make dollar.
And when I say duty, I mean food.
Yep.
Oh my god, my fucking client thinks that I just flew like 1,000 blocks away, and then the server said, no, you didn't.
Oh
My
no!
entire fucking life flashed before my eyes. Like, I literally went like 50 blocks that way for one fucking tick.
World's longest rubber band.
Oh my god.
That is the power I wield.
Okay,
I do it again.
I've used my last item.
It happens every time I try to hit you. Oh, this time the server agreed that I went over here.
I believe that's because I have rebounding.
But
It's
only in a
only level-
schizophrenic way.
But it's only level 3. What do you mean?
I don't know. Let me see if I can get the server to actually agree with me. Oh, over here. Just fucking teleport. You know, here, I'm gonna build up a couple blocks.
Imagine if I had an even stronger rebounding.
Come on. Doesn't want to when I'm up here.
Do a jump attack.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, we gotta use this as a mode of transport.
I have an elytra. Imagine using that with an elytra.
Exactly, exactly.
I think it has to be one block. Yep, there it is. And then I can just turn on my elytra and just go.
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm going to...
How many blocks far away can I get? What's your, what is your Z coordinate?
I am at, Z? Not Y? I am at height 65.
No, your Z, the third number.
That's at 5.
Okay, because I've already gone over 1,200 blocks away off of that velocity.
How?
Okay, I'm gonna stop here. It's because I'm using my elytra.
No, I mean, how is it throwing you back so far? It's rebounding
know.
3. It's only the 3rd level.
It might be due to the decreased gravity.
0.
Oh yeah, you do have decreased gravity. Dang.
I don't know. I didn't have my gravity leggings on.
Oh.
Okay, we gotta test it again. War, get over here. Stand on the block and hit me. No, it worked on him too. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Do you mind
Fast travel.
if you give me one of your armor pieces? I'm going to max enchant it with rebound.
Actually,
I
have
want
an idea.
I want to try
wanna-
this myself.
I want to test something very specific once I get back home. I'm wondering if this works on an armor stand.
Ooh.
Can you put rebound on an armor stand? Because a lot of enchantments work on on armor stands in the same way that they do on players and mobs.
Right.
All right,
You
Fuck!
can make this an actual machine.
that would be
Thanks.
so
Oh, God.
cool. What? Do armor items get damaged if it's on an armor stand?
I think so, but if you only hit them with oh, I flew past a village. Huh. If you only hit them with your fist, it shouldn't do any damage if it is above the armor rating, I think. I don't know if that's exactly how it works. There's a village here.
I
Pretty
mean,
cool.
hopefully, and that makes it sound like I'd need a good armor. So
Okay, so somebody's been to this village because the waystone is already named.
radical.
Alright, I've traveled about 500 blocks. I'm only halfway back home. Oh, there's the hovel.
Why aren't you teleporting home?
Because I don't want to have to place down a waystone and waste it.
Oh.
I'm next to the hovel, though, so I can just teleport from there.
I got boned by Blaine. He ended the fight with a fucking executor and finished off my last poisons. Arrgh!
Okay, I'm gonna grab one of my armor stands from at home.
All right. I will
See if
make
it works.
the armor out of diamond, because that is. Well, I guess netherite is stronger.
Yeah, it has more durability.
Also,
In
Shibuya.
mine, it's XYZ, not
Shibuya.
XZY. Sorry.
It's fine. Shibuya has given me a lot of relic coins.
Whoa,
Sick.
money printer.
If only I
So
could
in
find it.
It's like 7, maybe 9,000 blocks out from end center. The portal that spawns when you slay the Ender Dragon doesn't go in the direction of it. It goes in the opposite direction of it.
All right. Who's at spawn? War. Take these pants and put them on. I need to test.
it's double negative.
All right. Take off my knockback immunity.
I am a fucking commercial airliner right now with my elytra.
Yum.
Forgot I had that active. But it seems like it ain't working on me. For some reason. Oh, I have so much knockback resistance.
Uniquely fast.
Pretty close. Oh,
Why
you can throw
is
that
it
one.
just not working on me?
Maybe
Maybe
it
don't.
can detect your cringe level. See what you think about that?
That worked. You
Huh?
didn't have it equipped. Why
Good
did...
job.
Oh! Ah, come on. Ah. It wasn't that far. I'm so glad I gave that to you. Be prepared to be punched repeatedly through the coming days.
Into the stratosphere.
Stratosphere?
Stratosphere, yes, because I speak a bigish.
Into the stratosphere.
Into stratosphere, yep.
I want my satisfaction.
Welp, I have finished raiding Shibuya.
There's the thing. So you want prismarine shit, is what you're saying.
Let me see what I need.
I'm going to build a tiny little platform here to put my waystone on, so I don't have to stay here for the next, 5 years.
I need a catastrophic amount of prismarine bricks. And I need almost as much prismarine crystals.
Okay.
I'm finally back home. I've done my raiding of Shibuya. I've got a ton of stuff. How many diamonds did I get from that? Hold on. Oh yeah, I got 6 stacks of diamonds.
Pretty nice.
Solid stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fucking ends. The Elder Guardian. Here, I'm killing you.
Yes.
Now you're dead. It's pretty cool. I like it. Pretty nice.
That's pretty sweet. In terms of relic coins, I got 2 sacks of them and 6 pouches and
What are you doing to my
5
restaurant?
normal relic coins.
Hanging out.
Okay.
Trying to order.
Well, what do you want?
I would like a cheeseburger, please.
Okay.
A cheeseburger, you say?
Cisco Boy Hooters and Cheeseburger.
War, if you punch me one more time, I'll re-chat. Alright, forgot to mention, but when you guys first mentioned about getting megaforms off of eggs, I went through some of the legendaries that I got. Ended up getting this. Okay, let me see what you got. Cool, that's Mega Mewtwo. Awesome. Hey, I wish I could pay more attention to that, but Blaine is somewhere around here, and I need to eat his soul. So I'll
I actually need to go get a smoker. I forgot about that. Because I'm super smart. I'm just gonna grab all of my smokers. Have any more in here? Mons. Free the Mons. Waits for me.
There he is. Okay. I'm gonna refight Blaine.
Hello.
This time around, I know he's gonna do the toxic spike things. So I should be able to properly respond with that. Well, I will be able to use the toxic spikes things. He's gonna fucking torque hole the entire time.
Need to also grab coal and stuff. I am not fully prepared as I thought it was.
Okay. Toxic spikes. Gonna hex spam him for as long as I can. Thank you for the background music. Sunflora is out. It's going to utilize Earth Power moves as well. No, it decided to use Seed Flare for reasons I cannot possibly conceive of. Why, you motherfucker? Okay. Fire Blast. Bro adapted.
He knew you were gonna bring a water type to his fire type gym. Obviously.
Okay, how many max revives do I have? I have 2. I'm gonna try and use one. There we go.
Meanwhile, the music is going horribly out of sync. Because it still doesn't work correctly. It's great, I love it.
Eruption
That's a big
is going
Pokemon.
to hurt. No, it has Focus Blast. Why do you have... Oh my god. Okay, Poison finished it
Some
off.
more max revives.
Bring me one more. I'm probably going to need it.
Hey, Buckle.
Yeah?
Is your boy good?
A cheeseburger?
Boy good.
Oh, cheeseburger.
I got a cheeseburger.
Boiger.
How
Bunger.
delightful.
Okay, let's see
I
if
will enjoy it.
Bunger. I love a cheese bonder.
Headlong Rush finishes. I'm
Yes.
on to his final one. No, he has a Charizard left. How do I... Oh, fuck. This is bad. Because Exeggutor is a Psychic type and a Grass type, so I'm only going to be hitting for normal. But Sludge Bomb, Stab... No, he survives at 1%! Shit! Okay, I gotta use my last revive on...
You made it sound like Sludge Bomb was called a butt sludge bomb.
Okay.
But
Sludge bombs her pants.
Okay,
Blaine isn't even focusing on the fight.
I'm gonna swap... I've used my last max revive on Retmatism.
Sure, it's your lane.
Yes, because that was my final third.
Does anybody else want some food?
I know I can stagger out Charizard. I have to use Amnesia for the additional defense. Right, okay. Then I can use Recover to get myself up by that much. He's going to be able to go first, so maybe I should use another Recover. Yeah, okay. Now I can focus on getting 2 more Amnesias off. I'll use 1 more Recover because if he crits... He fucking crits! Oh my god!
We do be like that sometimes.
It really do be like that sometimes. Thunder Cage gets him below half. He takes some extra damage from Thunder Cage. So I am officially on my final mon, which is Retmatism. Retmatism, please outspeed with... No, okay, you just need to endure... No! No! He was at 3%! He was at 3%! God damn it!
Want me to take him out?
No! No! No. I can
There's
re-challenge
another
him.
Elder Guardian here. Need to find where they are.
Please obliterate it. Okay. Okay, Blaine. Alright, you motherfucker. Let's do
There
this.
it is.
You need to rest up. You need to rest up. Fuck you, Blaine. Fight! 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 I want to fight! There we go.
Yes, I do.
Go to your pharmaceutical customer.
But no.
Okay. Iron Helper is able to deal with Torkoal because it will only ever use Earth Power because it has the advantage. I need to take
Amber
advantage.
Helper.
Wait, the IV potion is made from the EV potion. Vitamins.
Thunder Cage will give me the advantage here because it's down. So, he should reasonably send in the other Earth-type attacker, Sunflora. Sunflora used Seed Flare last time. Will it use Seed Flare again? Because I know this motherfucker has a Ground-type move. No, it decides to use Earth Power. Why did you use Seed Flare last time, you little bitch? And it uses Seed Flare now! Ugh, that's so fucking confusing. I'm not fighting red. This is not red.
Blaine.
The Red Trainer.
And if I dare to use Rheumatism, it's going to use the ground type move because it's 4 times effective.
Yeah.
But if I can trick it. Okay.
There's another one in here?
Wither it.
The fuck is it? It's Spun's room, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Okay. We're officially on to Typhlosion. Typhlosion is poison. It's going to utilize fire type moves. Its eruption is going to hit really hard. So my first item is actually going to be a max potion on Wither Rich. And it instantly goes down anyways! What the fuck is that eruption?
Yeah, I'm just bringing a million buckets and I'm just gonna down those while I'm over here.
Delicious. So how do I deal with Typhlosion? Ground type move. It has to be a ground.
I need a slab. Actually,
I don't think I survive another attack with Echolossus. But I shouldn't be focusing on Echolossus, I don't think. Actually, it decides to use Eruption like a dingus, and it gives Echolossus an opportunity to survive. Cool.
It's fucking dirty.
But then Zen Headbutt takes out Echolossus. It is now a Psychic type for some reason. So, I'm going to use my second item to bring it back up Witherich. And my third item to bring up Iron Helper.
There's the Elder Guardian.
No, I'm on my third item. Cool. Okay.
Let's fucking guard.
Alright. This thing is now a Psychic type. Maybe I can outspeed it. No, Pyroball. Pyroball doesn't kill, which is good.
Oh, Kel. I forgot about Kel. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like Kel.
Charizard is out, which encourages me to swap to Comframe. Oh, but Comframe's probably going to go down. Yeah, shit. I shouldn't have done that. Ah, fuck. Okay, Iron Helper. Please survive a single flamethrower. Yes. Thunder Cage. That does good. And takes it out. Cool. Executor is here. Bad News Bears. I do get a Hex off. And that leaves it on 1%, so Poison should be able to finish that. It doesn't. It survives at 2%. Oh my god. Dark Pulse finishes Executor. And I've won.
Oh,
Oh my god. Okay. I used all 3 items, but I survived. Fantastic. And I think, considering the resource grabs and the 2 fights that I've won today, I'm going to end off the recording there. It's a high note, and I want it to be left on a high note.